Okay, let's get. I want to get on to see England versus. I don't want to be late.
So far, she can't. She no need for her to get to panic.
I told her from the start, there's nothing to panic about.
Okay.
I don't think the guy's done a bad job or anything.
It's just that it just was all over the place. It just wasn't in a uniform way.
No, not even so. Not
The
even that.
only thing I could see we done is if you tell a client that I'm going to do a full rewiring, you should have done a full rewiring.
Yeah, because you can see he's left the old cables in.
Right.
So.
That is important.
There's another lead actually hanging outside. He must have been getting ready to fit an outdoor light.
Where?
Outside the back end.
Oh, right.
It's got all the wiring in.
Because I haven't done the lighting yet, I haven't seen that.
Yeah,
so.
no, you haven't done it, but you will get ready
we'll see,
to do it.
So what I'm doing now, I'm just going to check out the circuits, do R1, R2 insulation resistance test just to make sure that everything's okay. I'm going to do the circuits one by one and see, and we'll take it from there.
Let me just. It's going in. It's going in.
What circuit are you doing now? I think this is for the Highland, there's a hob on the island. This 6mm goes over there. And actually, they left it coiled up under there, but it was live. It was connected, it was live. So it's giving me a reading of 0.18. That's my R1, R2, yeah? Cool. Insulation resistance, that's all good. Excuse me. Where did I put my? Yeah, because I'm finding it hard to. Well, it's not that hard, but I just don't want to mess about. Can't to distinguish which earth goes with which, because of all that. Which earth goes with which neutral, which live or whatever. What I'm going to do, so just in case for you who don't know this, because I didn't know this until someone showed me. What you do. Because you usually do all, if you can, you do all your testing from the fuse board. And I always try to, in the past, I've always been doing that, yeah? But then my inspector, a few years back, quite a few years back, he said, no, you don't need to do that. You can do your testing from another point. Which I didn't know. So maybe there's people out there watching this who don't know this, so I'll show you that way. What I've done, I've connected the neutrals together, connected the earths together. So now I'm going to go over to sockets on the circuit. Easy now for me to say which one is which. See, you got. I can distinguish my twin nerves. That's one side. That's the other side. Yeah. So it's much easier. Much easier for me to deal with now. So here we go, I'm going to do my ring main continuity. .27, which sounds about right because it's not that big a ring. 0.27, which is right. Now this should be, that's 0.27, 0.27. This should be should be double, usually, yeah, 0.42. That's cool. That's telling me that it's a proper ring. So now to verify it's a proper ring, I'm going to cross them over. Earth from that twin and earth goes in that phase, and the earth from that one goes in that phase. So now when I go around and do, this is my R1, R2, they should all be near enough the same measurement, except one. One should be slightly higher because that's what they call the midpoint. I don't think they talk about the midpoint that much nowadays, but back in the day regulations, you always used to have the midpoint. I don't know if they still talk about that. 0.18. So that the feed board, that was what, 0.18. That one's 0.18. This one is 0.39. I've got a feeling that could be either contact or loose connection. 0.33. That's not sound too right to me. Because what happens is, sometimes you can, when you're doing R1, R2, you plug it in one side of the socket, you get a high reading sometimes. One side gives you low, one socket gives you the correct reading, the other socket gives you a higher reading. I just think, these are kind of cheap sockets, I don't think the contacts are that brilliant. So, when I get that, what I do, because the readings are all over the place. Could be that the ring's not right properly, but I don't think that's the problem. I think it's the contacts. So, what I then do is clarify to see what. Okay. So what I do then to get true reading, so I go right across the connections. That way you can't go wrong. Right. 0.18. .18. 0.18. What was 0.18 at the top. So there you go. That's about the correct reading you should have. They're all about equal. Okay, it's only a small ring, so that's fine. But what was happening there? I wasn't getting good contact when I plugged my lead that I do the R1, R2 with. That wasn't. I think it's the contacts on the front, on the socket, the plates on the front plate of the socket. The contacts aren't that good. I think these are quite cheap sockets, I think. I don't know where they got them from. There's no name on this. Like I was saying to you, like it's no name trade. But when I come, I can just look at the construction and feel it, and I know that this is a cheapskate socket. I always go for a brand name. That way, you can still get 40 readings and that, but 9 times out of 10 you'll be fine. But that's okay. That's proof that it's why there's a ring, so I'm happy with that. So it was already connected and working, so I can go ahead and do a ZS on it. To be fair, I'll do a installation resistance. I'm sure that's fine because it's up and working without any problems. So I'm sure that should be okay. This here is for the boiler, smart boiler spur. And if you look here, that's the boiler, yeah? So that should be that, yeah? And then it's got, this is the ring, that says utility, doesn't it? Did you say that? That says, so the socket on the ring says power utility. Yeah, power utility. So this is the utility room. So I can only see one socket. Yeah? And this is a plug-in item. There's a plug inside here.
Yeah, there's a plug.
Right.
Right. So he could have just run a radial circuit for that, which is what he's done. He's used 6mm, which is not bad because if at a later date they upgrade the oven to a higher
Well, isn't it
rating.
that we should put a shelf in between this and split this?
Well, I don't know about that.
In the book it said to keep the oven and the microwave separate.
So do we have a next shelf for this?
No, I don't know. I'll have to have a look.
Yeah, what it did, so we
I've
have
got
those
them bits over there, but he's cut a lot of them up to fit
Put the shelf in there.
Right, you see now, right, that's that there. And that's too short anyway. Left that too
Because
short.
I can't remember what the oven was. It was 300 and something on there.
We got called more than anybody bring you.
So hold on, just like, this goes here, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, what you could do, you could
Drop it down.
get the length of the cable and drop it down and put the
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah,
I would
that's a
rather
good
do
idea.
that. That's the idea.
Because in the back,
So then
in
they
the
say-
actual book, it said not to have
So
this
they
and that
say
together.
they say we scrap this.
No.
You still put a socket in?
Because it's already cut.
Oh
isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah,
It's
yeah,
already
yeah,
cut.
yeah, yeah. Put a
Well,
socket.
no, that's not a socket. That's a
Switch, is it?
That's going to be a 45 amp switch,
Okay.
right?
Main oven switch, is it?
Okay.
So, so that's just a radial, basically, which is it's good. It's not. It's a good thing. So, what we could do, the best thing I would think there.
The same way you just did say, it's the best thing to do. Drop that card down a bit and put in a switch inside of the bottom.
Right. Yeah. It's just that he's left this so short. I think he was just thinking of putting
The oven straight there.
something there, whatever. But it wasn't.
So what about this microwave now? Where's this one?
Right now, no. Here's a plug for the microwave.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
In there, there's a plug.
For the oven.
Let me show you.
Plugs in the back socket.
There's a plug here, yeah?
Yeah.
You put a plug on here and just push it in. So that's fine. So what we'll do, I think, is if we drop that down, put the twin socket in there so you can plug in both in.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we'll have the isolator here so you can switch it off.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is, if it was like an oven of a certain rating, like say 6 kilowatts or something like that, you know.
So what's this
That would
for?
That's for your lighting. For I'm thinking they're gonna have maybe. Well, I don't know. Let me have a look at it first. See what he's put that in for.
I need to put all these somewhere safe because this is all part of this unit.
Yeah.